Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Home and Office State of the Company Brief. My name is Andy Peterson, and I'm the community manager here at Home and Office. I'm going to try to keep this brief as it can be, I suppose. We have a few topics to go over on the state of the company as we kind of come to the close of Q3 2023 here in a couple days. We certainly have some things to celebrate too, which I will get into in just a second here. So I guess we can just jump right into the first topic, which I would be remiss, of course, if I didn't mention the great work put forth by the public audio team on phase one of the public audio project. It was an extremely ambitious project, and I think they did a heck of a job with it, especially given the circumstances under which they were operating. I know it was kind of tough at times, but anyway, I think a round of applause is long overdue, of course, for the public audio team. So congratulations on an exciting job well done to the public audio team. Thank you. So yeah, this brings us to really the first item of discussion. Unfortunately, the scale of the project and kind of the large amount of resources it required to get it off the ground has left the company in somewhat of a tumultuous, disturbed state, I would say. There have been some personnel cuts, a lot of resources having to be kind of cut back on. And unfortunately, our projections were anticipating a pendulum effect of sorts, and we have yet to see the upswing of that pendulum with regards to the public audio project. And this is in no way a reflection of the hard work and dedication of the team, but there's only so much you can do with so few resources. Anyway, I just want to preface this next bit of information with kind of the state that the company is in now and sort of the repercussions of the public audio project. So this brings me to our next point. Our executive team has come up with a play, which I'm really excited to talk about, really excited to bring up here. And I think this is going to bring the company to a strong finish for this year and hopefully a really strong start to 2024. And as excited as I am to talk about this, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to turn this over to someone who's a bit of an expert on the topic. Allow me to introduce to you Benjamin Lenore. Benjamin, if you're on, could you just tell us a little bit about who you are and kind of what's in store for the Home and Office in the coming year? Are you on with us, Ben?
Hi, I'm Ben Lenore. I'm the Performance Outreach Manager with MyOnus.io, and I'm happy to announce that as of today, Home and Office will be continuing operations as a member of the MyOnus.io family. Now, this is not an acquisition in the traditional sense. That's not what MyOnus.io does. You can think of it as a corporate mentorship, so to speak. In other words, from here on, Home and Office will be synonymous with MyOnus.io brand, and we will be working together to build your company up and get you on a successful trajectory. And I think that's something to get excited about.
Yeah, I would agree. This is really exciting news. The Home and Office executive team has reached out to MyOnus.io. It's a great new company with kind of an incredible history. And oh yeah, we have a little demo here of this is their website. They're showing a little bit of here. So while we show some of this off, Ben, just the general idea is we're planning on operating under the MyOnus umbrella, Home and Office that is, and kind of collaborating together on strategies and having our teams work together to sort of reinvent Home and Office and get us back to a place where we can really be successful. Is that about the gist of it?
That's exactly right. We have some incredible plans in the pipeline for Home and Office, and I want to stress that this is a collaborative effort. Our
Hmm.
teams are going to be working right alongside yours to ensure every step we take together is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, that is great. So, Ben, I know one question a lot of people are going to have right off the bat is so what happens with public audio? Because I know that has been a big part of our business model over the last couple years or so. And I think people are going to be curious about how this comes into play with our Futner partnership together. So could you speak a little bit to that?
That's a great question. And in fact, the public audio project is one of the reasons we were so enthusiastic to work with Home and Office. A lot
Hmm.
of the tenets of public audio are really closely aligned with the business model of myonus.io. I know your company has poured a great deal of resources into the project, and I think I can confidently say that the work you've completed will not go unacknowledged. That said, due to the parallel nature of the ideologies under which our respective companies operate, I think from here on, much of the work to be done with public audio will fall under the scope of the strategy we have in mind for your company. So
Hmm.
I think it's great you all came to embrace the public audio project like you did, because a lot of those concepts are going to come into play in this new era for your company.
Okay, well, yeah, that is really exciting to hear. Um, so I'm really looking forward to kind of how this plays out, how we sort of utilize those tenants together. Um, anyway, can you tell us a little bit about what people can expect to see from Home and Office in the near future? And kind of what Myonis has in store for us. Yeah, just a little bit about what people can expect.
Well, I can't get into specifics. A lot of that is going to depend on how our teams work together, what ideas we come up
Hmm.
with, and where they decide to run with it. I can tell you, though, and that this is the first step we take with any company we take on. Home and Office will be entering into a performance evaluation period. Our associates are going to be working closely with your teams, observing how you work, and how you work most efficiently and effectively, because that's how we can then form a cogent collaborative strategy to propel your business forward. To put it briefly, Home and Office will continue doing what it does best for the time being, and myonus.io will be taking notes essentially.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Ben, I thank you once again for taking the time to share the news here today. I'm excited to see what our teams can accomplish together. I think this is going to be kind of an exciting time for Home and Office and myonus.io. I think this is going to be a partnership to remember, if I must say. So, yeah, if anyone wants to know more about myonus.io, you can find them on the web at myonus.io, just like the name of their company. And I think it's a great resource for not only finding out more about them as a company, but for anyone who's interested in learning about these new exciting ways of doing business. So, yeah, once again, thank you, Ben. And I think that just about wraps it up for this meeting. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining, and thank you once again to Benjamin Lenore from myonus.io. Um, it was great to have you here. So, yeah, that about wraps it up. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
And
It was great to be here, and I'm looking forward to working together.
yeah, thank you, Ben. And okay, yeah, thank you, everybody. And have a good evening. We'll leave you with this demo reel put together by myonus.io.